A ball and 2 strikes. Gets it to the 4-man umpire and crews the ball. Shot through the right side is a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard of the U-23 Baseball World Cup is Kazuhiro Ura. And a swing and a miss. He's got his first strikeout. He fans Ura. Ura. And a drive high and deep down the right field line. If this is fair, it is gone, and that is off of the foul pole and out of here, unless it just snuck out. That looked like it glanced off the pole. And a 2-run homer from Yo Imazato in Japan. Lambden kicks and comes home. And a slow roller is going to be a tough play over at third. Michael Flaherty's throw. Lambden from the stretch, runners off, and the 1-2 gets by the backstop Ward, and it'll be a stolen base. Defeat to Puerto Rico, a 5-run loss as this one lined out on a hop. Nice stab on the backhand there by Wallace Clark, who will get the out. And the 3-2 back to Lambden. What a stab, falling down, and he's able to.
左外防守 left outfielder 介绍日本队的防守阵容：一垒手 first baseman number 3 Noguchi Taishi.
This pitching staff, ever since that first inning of Game 1, has been pretty well lights out as Clark bounces one over the first. 2 runs through its first 4 games. That performance yesterday against Australia was the most impressive, with 12 in the loss as a call. And the 3-1 pitch on the way to him is a little bit too tight, and that is going to be the first base runner for great. 2-0 pitch on the way to Ward, and he drives this one in the air pretty well out to right field, but Kazuhiro Ura will camp out under 7, 8, and 9 on this Great Britain, or on this Japan lineup, as the first pitch is skied into foul ground down the right field line. Here in China, we've seen it in the U-23 World Cup in Taipei a couple of years ago. Is a swing and a miss there by Guy. Didn't end up costing anything. But that's one of the things that sort of flies under the radar on a field like this in the Asian Games last year or in other competitions, as this one lined out on 1 hop to Wallace Clark, who will put the out in the outfield. As another pop-up. This one's just over the pitcher's mound and making the call and the catch. Man, China at 3-2 are even as a swing and a high drive deep to left field. Going back on this one is Kaitsu Yoshikawa, and at the warning track, that confines last inning to give them a 2-0 lead. Here's a dribbler out towards short, and they're to make the play on it. And lifts one in the air to right, starting in and now going back. As your line shot out to short and through the wickets of Kota Takada and on into left center. Takada, and a bouncing ball right side. This might scoot through. Nice job by Yamada covering ground quickly, and the throw. 2-2. Tough play third base. Michael Flaherty charging in. His throw nice. Here in the top half of the third, 2 balls and a strike. Beg your pardon. Kaz trying to work his second straight 3-up, 3-down inning, and his 3-2 pitch on the way to Imazato, and he does so. How about Sam Hutchinson, the striking? It'll be Clark, Charlie Collins, Tucker Stockman. First pitch swinging. Clark skies one into the raindrops out to right, and on 1 pitch, 1 up and 1 down. And especially from the Americas, and doubly especially if you're a Boston Red Sox fan, as this ball lifted out to center and tracked down out there. Drew Spencer, who is the manager of the senior men's national team, is a tapper, third base side. This is going to be a tough play, and on the artificial turf, that will. Stockman a very short lead over at first, and a grounder over to third, picked to the side of the body there by Kata Aiba. Noguchi singled back in the first inning, but he's gone on strike. She is a trailblazer in so many ways. The fly ball out to left. Jaquan Smith will give way. She was actually the director of baseball operations at the school where she obtained her JD. As a bouncing ball over to Bunt down third base side on the first pitch to Yoshikawa. A tough play, a tougher dig. Safe at first is Yoshikawa, and Takada goes first to third. So a bunt and a ground ball foul up the first base side. Here's a lob shot toward right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And Japan manufactures. And that sets up the 2-2 pitch, which is waved at and missed for the final out. And Quinn Irons puts a charge into another one. Out to left, Yoshikawa will track this back. 3-2 once again, and a swing and a foul tip into the waiting glove of Koyama. The lefty comes set. And the 1-2 is called strike three. Nishimura was kind of surprised to get the line drive to left field on the full count. Will dunk down for a leadoff base hit at the top of the order for. Yeah, I mean, this right now. Another ball that's uncorked to the backstop, and that's ball 4.